Welcome back. This is Aquarium Hacks by Marcus. Now I know I said on my last video I was going to talk about does aquarium height matter very much, and I will get into that video here a little bit later on, but right now I would just want to show you it's just a little bit of a hack of my new aquarium that that I have. Now I bought this aquarium here. This aquarium right here is an acrylic aquarium, and it's made out of very thick acrylic. I bet this is probably about a ½ inch or so of acrylic that it's made out of, and I think the bottom is actually 3/4 inch. This is a very sturdy tank, and what's interesting about this tank is it's 6 feet long, and it's 24 inches wide, and it's 17 inches high. I bought this and got this from Glass Cages. Now you guys know about Glass Cages and the good custom jobs that they do, and I got this kind of custom made to me, and so this is not your average 125 gallon tank, but according to their warranty, you need to use the styrofoam that comes with the tank, or you need to get your own styrofoam. I think they suggest ½ inch to a 3/4 inch, ½ inch for acrylic, 3/4 inch for glass. Do I 100% agree that that's necessary? No, I don't. But for the warranty purposes, yes, I would say do as they say, and your tank will be warranted for the period of time that it is warranted. Now, my hack today, and if there are any children that are watching this, please get your parents' supervision. But this styrofoam right here that I have, I had to cut it because it just comes in this big old long sheet, and I really hate this old white styrofoam. I don't know why they suggest this kind of styrofoam. I never liked it. I always liked the blue styrofoam better, which now this is already painted and glued to my aquarium, so I'm not going to use that. But anyway, what I'm going to do with this white styrofoam is, because when you cut it, you have all these little pieces that are just all over the place. It will continue to break off. And so what I'm going to do is just use this little flame. You can get these at Walmart or whatever, and I'm just going to kind of flame that a little bit so that it will become more firm and more stout. So here I go. I'm going to start from the end here, and I'll work my way down. Try to get this on camera the best that I can, and see if I can do it. Hopefully I can. But anyway, I'm going to start on this end, and what I'm going to do is just simply melt that back just a little bit. So you just want to melt it back just enough to where she don't continue to crumble up and continue to have styrofoam falling all off your aquarium. So you see there? So that's getting on camera pretty good. And I'm going to talk about this tank more in detail, what I plan on doing with it and how I'm going to set it up. I really like it. It seems like it's really well made. I pray that it don't have any leaks. Like I talked to the guy there, he said none of their acrylic tanks never leak. They have a very low percentage rating of tanks coming back to them, so that was really good to hear that. But anyway, like I said, you just take that flame and you just kind of melt that back just a little bit. Just go back and forth slowly, because you do want it to melt. Go back and forth slowly, just like that. You don't want that stuff falling all off. And so that's just a little bit of hack that I wanted to show you guys. So I'll get the camera up a little closer to show you what this looks like, so I don't want this to be too long of a video. That just singes it down, keeps those edges from, crumbling up so much. So I don't like that white styrofoam, but so that's what it looks like, see? And so that keeps them edges from melting back and keep them from continuing to break off. You take this end here, you see how it just continues to break off. This stuff just continues to break off there. You take that lighter, and like I said, kids, get your parents' supervision before you mess with fire, and you just melt that back really good, and that'll prevent that from doing that so much. So that's just a little hack that I wanted to show everyone on how to do that. So on my next video, like I said, I want to try to get into talking about some aquarium height and if it matters. Just to let you know right now, I think that aquarium height does matter to a degree, especially according to the kind of fish that you keep. But I think even for fish that are that dwell on the bottom, I think it still matters to a degree. And I explain that why on my next video. But until then, I hope this little hack helps you out. If you ever have styrofoam like this, you're sitting it up under your tank, and so that you can keep that piece there, melt it back, and you won't have many problems out of that. And then what I'm going to probably do is go ahead and throw some paint on it, and that paint will help keep some stuff together as well. So those are my tips for how to keep your edges of your styrofoam underneath your tank, especially this old white one, from of course breaking off into small pieces. Until then, hey, keep on hacking.